Okay, welcome. Item 1 on tonight's agenda is commencement of meeting, and welcome. My name is Peter Harriott and I'm the CEO of the Central Goldfields Shire. In accordance with section 25(3)(a) of the Local Government Act, the CEO is the chair of the meeting until the mayoral election is concluded. I also note that in accordance with section 25(3)(b) of the Local Government Act, the election of the mayor must be conducted in accordance with the governance rules. So we're guided by the Act tonight, and we're also guided by Council's governance rules, okay? I note tonight's meeting is being live streamed as well as being open to the public, and I welcome those online as well as those in the gallery tonight. Those that wish to, please stand for the acknowledgement of country and council prayer. Central Goldfields Shire acknowledges and extends appreciation for the Dja Dja Wurrung people, the traditional owners of the land that we are standing on today. We pay our respects to leaders and elders past, present and emerging, for they hold the memories, the traditions, the culture and the hopes of all Dja Dja Wurrung people. Council prayer. Almighty God, we ask you to be present in this council, direct and guide our deliberations. We ask you to grant us wisdom and sensitivity as we deal with the business of Central Goldfields Shire. May each decision that we make advance the well-being of all our residents. This we pray. Amen. Right, item 2 is apologies and leave of absence. I think we have all councillors here tonight, so there's no apologies. Declarations of conflict of interest is item 3. Councillors, are there any declarations of conflict of interest? No, thank you. Item 4, or items of business is item 4. And 4.1 is the election of mayor and deputy mayor. There are subsections of items 4.1, and we will deal with each separately. So firstly, the establishment of the office of deputy mayor. Section 20A1 of the Local Government Act says, in part, a council may establish an office of deputy mayor. Councillors, there is a recommendation on page 5 of this agenda under the heading of Establishment of the Office of Deputy Mayor. Would a councillor like to move a motion?
I would like to have an alternative motion, please.
You're entitled to move a motion, councillor.
I'll move it.
That we don't have a deputy mayor.
I'll second that motion.
Well, I can put an alternative motion in to say we don't have a deputy mayor. I'm allowed to put an alternative motion to the recommendation because it's not been approved yet.
We're asking for consideration of the office of deputy mayor. We're not actually determining a deputy mayor at this stage. It's the office, it's the establishment.
But I can come up and say, I'd like to move an alternative motion that we don't have a deputy mayor. I did this last year. I can't see why I can't do it this year. I know it'll get voted down, but I just want to say it.
You have moved that. Is there a seconder for that motion?
Oh, see? No one wants to second me.
There is no seconder.
Jack wants to second me.
Jack?
Yeah.
Right, we have a seconder. Is the motion opposed?
It is opposed.
Motion is opposed. Does the mover wish to speak to the motion?
So I'm allowed to speak.
Yes.
Okay. For a number of years, this council never had a deputy mayor. I said this last year. We don't need a deputy mayor. There's 6 other councillors that can be a deputy mayor. We do not need to spend another $14,000 on a deputy mayor. We can all be the deputy mayor. The mayor will be here doing their stuff 6 days a week. If they are not here, we all can help out in our wards. I just don't understand why we've done this, and it's something that the state government's put in, not us. The state government said, oh, you can have deputy mayors. So I'm asking all our councillors to say we don't need a deputy mayor, because what happens is suddenly you get a deputy mayor and every other councillor says, oh, that's the deputy mayor, well, we won't be bothered with it. What happened with me, I would say, well, the deputy mayor's there, it's not my job. That's why they voted you in. It doesn't happen. For several years, this has not happened. I mean, I cannot remember a time before last year, that we ever had a deputy mayor. It doesn't make sense, and we can all do that job. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Councillor Murphy. Councillor Meyer, would you wish to speak to this motion?
Yeah, thanks. Just following on from Councillor Murphy, I highly agree. The extra money can obviously be budgeted elsewhere. We've got a lot of things that we need to spend money elsewhere on. And yeah, like I said, we're all in our own ward, so why can't we, as soon as we do a photo shoot or anything of those kind of purposes, gets delegated out to the council warden if the mayor's not around. So yeah, I highly praise Mr Murphy for standing up against the deputy mayor.
Thank you, Councillor Meyer. Would any councillor wish to speak for the motion?
I would like to. It's true that in the past, the previous councillor group did not approve of a deputy mayor. I've always felt, and after my exposure of the past 5 years in local government, that there is definitely a role for a deputy mayor. One person cannot do it all, as we know.
Sorry, Councillor de Villiers, you're speaking against the motion.
Oh, his motion.
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
We're talking about Councillor Murphy's motion. Would you like to speak
Okay.
to the motion?
His motion, no, I'm against it.
Okay, so anyone wish to speak for the motion? Okay, you wish to speak against the motion?
So where was I? Shall I start from the start?
Apologies.
Good, okay. Mike, since I've been in local government involved for the past 5 years, attended and networked with basically every shire in Victoria and councillors from every shire. And I think we're probably the only council who doesn't have a deputy mayor. There's definitely a role for a deputy mayor. I've seen the confusion a number of times for the previous councillor group when the mayor couldn't attend and there was nobody to step in, because it's not always possible to find somebody to step in to fill that person's shoes. So I'll definitely oppose Councillor Murphy's motion.
Would anyone else like to speak to the motion or speak against the motion?
I would, thank you, Chair. In broad terms, the Office of Deputy Mayor, and I'm not speaking in a self-serving manner because obviously I have served as Deputy Mayor. One of the great purposes of having a Deputy Mayor is to have a go-to immediately, as Councillor de Villiers said. But also in a broad term, it means that there's a diminishment of a potential concentration of power, such that, in my view, and this is nothing against Mayor Lavella, of course, I'm talking about a philosophical reason why the office is contained within the Local Government Act, and that is obviously a State Government Act, and that is designed to streamline and run our branch of government. So as it leads to, in my view, a spreading of power, for want of another word, or influence, it means also that the mayor has someone that they can speak to in a sense of the weekly meetings with the CEO. That is extremely valuable experience it was for me, and I'm very grateful for that. And I would expect that for the next deputy mayor, that they will also have a very good experience with the weekly meetings with the CEO. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Green. Would any other councillor
I'd like to
against the
speak
motion?
against the motion, the amendment. Years gone past have gone. Things have changed since former councils. Last year, I acknowledge that we did not adhere to the governance rules. And I don't know why, but last term we did not. I believe having a deputy mayor not only gives status to the whole council, but it is a shared position, a great succession opportunity for anyone that is unsure about whether they can or can't ever put their hand up for mayor. You're recognised as a deputy mayor. I think it's good for the Shire, and we've introduced it last year, and I'd like to continue, personally, I'd like to continue it ongoing. And I think councillors, you should consider this, because what happened in the past has gone. That era's gone. But now we're into a new era, good governance, and that's exactly what this council's got to be about.
Thank you, Councillor Lavella. Would any other councillor wish to speak against the motion? Councillor Murphy, would you like a right of reply?
I'm just going to reply to certain things. I believe that the go-to person are the 6 councillors, not just one councillor. If we have a go-to of one person as a deputy mayor, the other councillors, like a bit this year, have been kept in the dark because they're not involved.
Point of order. Point of order.
Lavella, what is your point of order?
That was a bit offensive. Kept in the dark. I don't believe they were kept in the dark.
My view is that they could be kept in the dark if it's got two councillors.
Councillor Murphy, I need to determine on point of order before we move
Okay.
on. Councillor Lavella, are you finished with your point of order?
I certainly have, thank you.
Yeah, I think maybe the language needs to change a little bit, Councillor Murphy.
Okay, well, I won't say it. The mayor can speak to 6 councillors, not just one deputy mayor. The spreading of power, power. The mayor is the one that does 6 days a week, who does every meeting, every Rotary thing or every garden club thing or everything. And then, as my fellow councillor said, that if it's in their ward, they would help out. Like if it's in my ward, I'd say, yeah, I'll go to that, or I'll take a photo shoot of that, or I'll do that. But in this, having a deputy mayor is, oh, what do I do? Literally, what do I do? And that's what I felt a bit. What do I do? Okay. There's a deputy mayor who's an extra $12,000, and we're trying to minimise payment of things. So if we don't pay the $12,000, we could do something else, e.g. railway station lease.
Take the words out of my
So the good governance is, the whole thing is, it doesn't matter if other councils are doing it, not every council does it, and they've come up with it. They may have the money, and they may want to do it. But I'm saying is, I don't understand the spreading of power, because spreading of power means to me, it's spread within the 6 councillors. Thank you very much.
I'd like to respond.
That's the end of debate. I'll now put that motion and ask those to, first of all, vote in favour.
In favour of, can you repeat the motion, please?
Gerard's motion.
Would you like to
Yeah,
read
my
your
motion.
The amendment.
My motion is not to appoint a deputy mayor.
So it's those in favour of that motion. Thank you. Those against? Thank you.
Go to emergencies.
That motion is lost. The governance rules really don't guide us in this situation. So I go to convention and convention would tell me to ask if a council would like to move another motion in relation to this.
So that would be the
I will move that we instill a deputy mayor for 25-26.
Do we have a seconder to that motion?
I'll second.
Is the motion opposed? Motion is opposed. Does the mover wish to speak to the motion?
I do believe I've spoken to the motion in my opposition to the amendment that Councillor Murphy put before us, but I'll reiterate, I believe we should have a deputy mayor, and it is not a division of power. Look, it was mentioned that last year, the people sitting down there, everyone got allocated a job or a position when there was one coming up. That's not going to happen.
Okay. Would the seconder like to speak to the motion?
No, I stand by what I've said. I firmly believe that the whole Shire will benefit from having the office of Deputy Mayor.
Thank you. Would anyone like to speak against the motion? Would anyone like to speak for the motion?
Yes.
Councillor Green.
I'd like to speak for the motion and also explain that the go-to comment was in respect to emergencies when a mayor is unavailable, and so under the Act, the deputy mayor can fill in legally. The comment in respect to spreading the power was not. It was perhaps misinterpreted, and that's my fault, Councillor Murphy. I was merely suggesting that more heads are one, and that sometimes on a weekly meeting it's a very valuable exercise. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Green. I'll put the motion. Those in favour? Thank you. Those against? Motion is carried. Thank you. On to the second item, the establishment of mayoral and deputy mayor term. Section 26(3) of the Local Government Act guides mayors and deputy mayors in accordance with terms. Councillors, there is a recommendation on page 5 of this agenda under the heading of establishing a mayoral and deputy mayor term. Would a councillor like to move a motion, please? Councillor Green.
Thank you, CEO.
What would you like to move?
I'd like to move that the terms be confined to a period of 1 year.
Thank you.
I will second.
Thank you. Is the motion opposed? No. I'll put the motion to the vote. Those in favour? Thank you. Everybody's in favour. Motion is carried. Item 3, nominations for election of mayor. Section 25(3)(a) and B of the Local Government Act, and importantly Part B of the Council's governance rules, guides the election of mayor. I call for nominations for the position of mayor. Councillor de Villiers.
Mr. Harriet, I would like to nominate Councillor Ben Green as
Thank you. Do we have a seconder to that nomination?
I'll second that nomination.
Councillor Green, do you accept that nomination?
Thank you. Yes, I do.
Are there any further nominations for the mayor?
Yeah, thanks, Theo. I would like to nominate Elizabeth Long.
Thank you, Councillor Meyer. Is there a seconder to that nomination? Thank you, Councillor Murphy. Councillor Long, do you accept that nomination? Thank you.
I'd like to nominate Anna de Villiers.
Sorry?
I'd like to nominate Anna de Villiers. Do you want a seconder? Okay.
We would need a seconder. Thank you, Councillor Myers. Councillor de Villiers, do you accept that nomination?
No, I don't feel I'm ready to do it this year.
Are there any further nominations?
Thank you, Gerard.
I'd like to nominate Jeff Bartlett. Keep going.
Thank you. Is there a seconder to that?
Yeah, why not? I'll second that.
Running out of space here, Jake. Councillor Bartlett, do you accept that nomination?
No, I decline.
Thank you. Are there any further nominations?
No, it's all right. Grace did it last year, so it's all right.
Okay, thank you.
Trying to get someone
In
else.
order of nominations, I now ask all councillors to vote. Those in favour of Councillor Green. Thank you. Those... Sorry. Four. Those in favour of Councillor Long. Thank you. There being 4 votes, that's an absolute majority. I declare Councillor Green duly elected to the position of Mayor. Congratulations. Councillors, can I have a councillor move standing orders be suspended to allow for the incoming Mayor to address the meeting?
I'll move that the standing orders be suspended.
And I'll second that.
All those in favour? Against? Thank you. Motion's carried. I now invite Councillor Green to come forward to address the meeting.
Here or here?
Going to run this.
Would you like it to be road or
Maybe
later?
Yes, thank you. Thanks, Peter. I'd like to thank the people of my ward, Paddy's Rangers, for electing me to council in the last term. I'd like to thank each and every councillor that I've had the pleasure to get to know better in this last term. We are all different people, and as everyone can see, we can agree to disagree. And I think that's a fantastic aspect of our council. Many councils don't share such an ability to do so in a civil, courteous, professional, yet personal way. So thank you all councillors for your support, friendship, sharing of experiences and values. I'd also like to thank the CEO, Mr. Peter Harriott, who's come here recently after an interim CEO, Sally Jones, who was also very valuable in sharing some of her professional experiences and values, if you will. Before I became a councillor, my view of council was along the lines of the slightly anachronistic roads, rates and rubbish. And whilst that makes good common sense, the reality is these days a council does so much more. I fully intend to focus on roads, rates and rubbish and to get those things right as well, as referred to in one of our many community-derived studies. I'd also like to thank our fantastic executives, Amber, Emma, Liam, and when I start mentioning names, I'll forget someone, so I'll just stop there. But I've got to know you more so than the others because you've been here at that time. Mayor, if I may, former Mayor, Councillor Vella, I'd like to thank you too for your both professional and warm-hearted advice, and you're a shining inspiration to how this office should be run. You've done great credit to the office.
Thank you.
And you've also been a fantastic example, as Councillor Murphy referred to before, with the at least 6 days a week, with your many radio appearances, your many press pieces, but also you are very much a part of the society and the community here. And every time I read the paper or speak to someone, your name is mentioned in the highest of esteem. Myself, I'm not that photogenic, so I might avoid the cameras a little bit. I have been working very hard as a ward councillor, as we all have. In my ward in particular, we have many CACs. So 11 nights of the month I'm in meetings, and I've also volunteered for a few others in Talbot. Talbot, of course, as we all know, came into this shire in 1995, where that place down that way, down south. And so I'd just like to say it's very heartening for me and for the people who voted for me to have a bit of Talbot as mayor. I'd also like to thank everyone who's part of the community. I see many leaders here tonight in the gallery, and your efforts give me a great sense of pride that people are interested, passionate, and keep working. I know that sometimes results aren't all that one would desire. In any area of life, we just can't win them all. We do our best here, and we keep doing our best. Of course, I'd have to thank also 2 women in my life who've been given me great support, my mother and girlfriend, but they're not here, but I'd be remiss not saying that. The Shire here is under a bit of pressure. I think we all know that through a few policies, that through such things as cost shifting and otherwise moving of responsibilities to our level of government, we have to do more with less. Because we're doing more with less, we cannot, unfortunately, satisfy everyone's desires. That doesn't mean those desires or wishes are not important. And like a lot of things in life, it means sometimes something will come in or it may not. But that doesn't mean it always won't. So for those people here who are advocating for the community, please keep doing it, and please keep doing a very good job. We have a number of challenges in our shire. We have some disadvantages. We all know that. However, I entreat us all not to adopt an attitude, if you will, of lowering standards. We need to punch up as a community, and we need to keep punching up and fight for ourselves as decent, hard-working community and farming and business and employees, people within our community. We also need to look after our children. I'm very heartened. I note that the councillors Long and Bart were at the EB today, the Energy Breakthrough. I'm sorry if I've missed councillors who weren't there, but I know you were there. I was there for a while today, and it was just very satisfying and very gratifying, I should say, to have so many happy, young, fit children really getting into I think it's a world-class event for such a sustained period too, so many days. It's a bit like our Melbourne Cup, in the sense of we have a carnival of many days and many activities, if you will. So I also would like to give credit to our executive team for securing a substantial sponsor this year. I won't, being Honda. Unless, and I invite any questions. I'm the sort of person who would rather use my ears more than my mouth. So whilst I'm addressing the council and guests, I'd be happy to receive any questions, or that may not be in the order.
After the meeting.
after the meeting, yes. And thank you very much, everyone.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Councillors,
Can I congratulate Councillor Mayor Ben Green? Thank you for accepting the nomination, and I've enjoyed the year working with you. I enjoy your vision, and I enjoy the way that you can argue a point, and I'm looking forward to the year working with you as leader of the pack.
Thank you very much, Councillor de Villiers. I'm very grateful for your support as well, and I look forward to working more with you. The great thing about us is we'll have different styles when we come together, so I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Councillor de Villiers.
very good. My final task here tonight is to ask a councillor to resume standing orders, and then I'll hand over to our newly elected mayor to finish the meeting.
I'll resume.
Thank you. Do we have a seconder? All those in favour? Thank you. We resume standing orders, and I'll assist the new mayor by giving you this sheet, and we take off with item 4, nominations for election of deputy mayor.
Thank you, CEO. I now call for nominations for the election of the office of Deputy Mayor.
Also nominate, please. I wish to nominate Councillor de Villiers for Deputy Mayor. She has a strong record of working alongside constituents, not only in her ward, but across the whole Shire. She is deeply committed to our community. Her ongoing professional and personal development demonstrates her dedication to growing as a leader, and has been on council, and this is her second term, and always committed. Will not conform.
We just asked for
This role, I know, but I just want to say this role would be a valuable step in succession and well-deserved recognition for your service.
Do you have a seconder?
And do we have a seconder? I will second that.
Have you got acceptance?
Would you accept?
I would love that, oh yes. Thank you.
Right, yes, you can.
Do we have any other nominations for the office of Deputy Mayor?
Jeff Bartlett. Now, as I'm not allowed to speak, because that's what I was told, I won't speak. I was not allowed to speak. That's what I was told, I won't speak.
We did.
Allowed someone to speak.
No, I overrode him.
Yes, true, that's true. You're dead right, no, you're right. So you're seconded.
So do we have a seconder?
Do we have a seconder?
We have a seconder for...
Jeff.
Jeff, yeah, why not?
Do you accept the nomination?
No, I don't accept the nomination. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Bartlett.
Elizabeth Long.
Nomination? And do we have a seconder? And do you accept?
I would like to accept the nomination, thank you.
Anyone else?
Do we have any other nominations?
No, we have 2.
Sorry, Jake's just saying something.
I'd like to nominate
No, not me.
Jared Murphy, please.
You just do it. You know what I'm doing.
Such a circus.
And you know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a trapeze act.
No acceptance? No, okay. So we have 2. So we have an election. In order of nomination.
So in order of nomination, firstly, those who vote for Councillor de Villiers for Deputy Mayor.
So I can vote for myself, yeah?
Go on, Jeff.
Okay.
That's 3. And those who vote for Councillor Long.
You must vote. Okay. All councillors must vote by a raise of
He had
hands.
his finger up with the first question and the second time
No,
too.
just leave it up to him, please. Let him make a decision. We have recess for 5 minutes.
It's up to the mayor.
Yes, I think that's fair enough. In that case,
We'll go into the other
recess.
room.
5 minutes, yes.
In that case, it's now 25 to 7. I'll call recess and return at 20 to 7. Thank you, everyone.
I didn't know Elizabeth would do it. I didn't know she would.
Keep forcing him. Like you're bullying. They made him it's like a shit show. She already said
At the end of the day, I didn't know that would happen. No, me, so what's got to happen here? Did you want to do anything? You're not here, you won't do anything.
It's a statutory meeting, John.
statutory or not.
We just left with 16.
In case you have to leave.
I'll leave after this vote.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Jake.
Because I think that's like that's not on. That's
I
why
agree.
that's why they bullied him, because they made us hear his own. He did not fucking do this.
I agree.
It's pretty disgusting that they come to terms that they both went at him. They both went at him.
Misunderstanding that.
Yeah,
disgusting.
I'm just saying, and I'll rewatch it because I will.
There you go. Who wants you?
Time's up.
I didn't know you wanted to. I only put it up. I only put it in there. I didn't know what the recess meeting. I didn't know.
The time's up.
I didn't think you would. You got to go.
So we call the votes again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's up. It's up.
Yep.
Thanks for closing that. Thanks.
Ben's up there.
We've got another couple of minutes. Away.
Turn to German, it's close enough. Yes, we call it recess. It was in German. Same thing.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Given that there was an effective deadlock prior to the adjournment, I'll now recommence and I'll move that there be nominations.
You're just asking for, you're taking the vote.
We'll go straight to the vote. Thank you very much, CEO. We will now go straight back to the vote in respect to Councillor De Villiers and Councillor Long for the office of Deputy Mayor. All those in favour?
Of whom?
Sorry.
Of whom? Of whom?
Of the office of Deputy
All
Mayor.
those in favour of Anna, you meant us.
Yes. Yes, so all those in favour of Councillor De Villiers?
Four. Good, that's it.
I
Well done, Anna.
accept. I now, you are now the Deputy Mayor, Councillor De Villiers. Congratulations.
Can I speak?
Yes, over the lead.
Suspend.
Yes, I recommend that the standing orders be suspended
Need a mover in a second.
to allow for the incoming Deputy Mayor to address the meeting. I call for a mover.
Need to
Councillor Murphy,
stand up here.
and a seconder,
I'll second it.
Councillor Lavella. Yes, Deputy Mayor.
Opposed.
Is the motion passed?
Opposed.
Opposed?
Opposed.
There you go.
Thank you. Yes, Deputy Mayor, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Elizabeth, I'm sorry, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really appreciative to my councillors for their support.
Sorry. Did we actually vote to, sorry, I interrupted. And
We did vote.
Was
We
anyone
did
opposed?
vote.
We did a vote. Thank
So I get another minute to talk.
you.
I'm honoured to be elected as Deputy Mayor and would like to thank my fellow councillors for their trust and support. It's a privilege to work alongside with you all, sharing the same commitment, passion and care for this beautiful shire we call home. I would also like to thank my husband, as well as the rest of my family and friends, for their support these 5 years. He has lost more hair than he has the past 30 years, I think the past 5 years. Thank you for being here, Dan. Being a councillor can be challenging at times, and we rely on the support of our family and friends. I will continue to work hard with the Mayor and fellow councillors and look forward to an exciting year with lots of potential, working towards delivering the vision of our council plan. I look forward to continue working on key issues we are facing, and the main one dominating the scene at the moment, the stage, is getting our finances back on track. I also firmly believe that we need to maintain the unique character and heritage of our shire. We have a wealth of heritage buildings and history in this shire. I'm also committed to seeking transport solutions for our community. It's not, there's every small township in the shire have got a certain segment of the population struggling with transport, needing easy access to Maryborough proper in order to shop and to visit hospitals and doctors. I'm dedicated to continue developing and strengthening partnerships with groups, sectors and other levels of local government, delivering meaningful outcomes for our community, businesses and the region. Community engagement is critical. I will continue to support communities and groups in the Shire, as I have done the past 5 years. I believe that every voice is important and should be heard. I look forward to serving this community as Deputy Mayor, working with the Mayor, councillors and management team under the leadership of our CEO, Mr. Peter Harriet. Councillor Bengreen, I've already congratulated you, but I would just like to add, I wish you all the wisdom to lead council with integrity. I'm looking forward to working with you this year. Thank you.
I'll now move that we resume standing orders.
I'll second it.
Anyone opposed?
Yep.
No.
I'd like to be excused from the meeting, please.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, thanks, councillor Meyer. You've already arranged that. Godspeed. Okay.
Yes, thanks. 1, 2.
We now move to the next agenda item, 4.2, appointment of councillor representatives to committees. Councillors may be appointed to a range of committees and statutory or regional bodies. The purpose of this report, is to inform council of its current committees and representations. We seek nominations for appointments to these committees. Are we going to have individual motions for each of the following committees? I move.
Yep.
So we have quite a few here. This may take some time. We'll commence with the Audit and Risk Committee.
I'd like to nominate for that. There's 2, I think.
Well,
There are 2.
you need to ask for a motion.
Thank you, CEO. Do I have a motion to appoint representatives to the Audit and Risk Committee?
Also move a motion.
Councillor Bartlett.
Okay.
Any
What the motion is.
any speaking against on this one?
No,
No. Thank you. I put the motion to a vote.
no, we need to know what the appointments are.
I'll get there. I'll get there, everyone.
Yeah, you're right.
Your plates.
So they're seeking 2 representatives for the Audit and Risk Committee.
Yes. I would like to nominate for that Audit Risk Committee.
Yes?
I've never been on it before and I'm very much into the financial management of Central Goldfields Shire, so I would certainly like to be on that committee, if it's okay with all councillors.
Yes. And you go, Jeff, because I'll attend it anyway.
And Councillor Bartlett.
Yes, thank you.
Just a point, Mayor Green, is that during the year we had times when we needed 3, where we didn't have 2 available at one stage, and it is that we can put 3 on.
But one is an emergency and one
The
can't
You
vote.
can't vote, but it becomes an emergency if someone's not there.
And
So you can have a quorum.
Or it could be the mayor.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I would like to nominate the mayor as a 3rd emergency person to make sure we have a quorum.
Thank you. Good.
You just ask Councillor Lavilla to accept that as a change to the motion.
Councillor Lavella, would you accept that as a change to the amendment?
Certainly will.
3.
Thank you, Mr Mayor.
Yes,
Yep.
thank you.
So I've just got to check,
I think the terms of reference allow for the mayor
does
to
the
be.
charter,
Yeah.
the charter doesn't allow,
I don't do it.
so it's in accordance with the charter. That's all we're doing, okay?
And point of clarification, if I may, CEO, in that case, do we then have another emergency? So is it 3 plus 1? Just 2. Thank you.
3 plus 1 in accordance with the charter.
Point, Madam Mayor, no. What do you call the man, Mayor?
The mayor.
Mr Mayor,
It is mayor.
Mayor Ed, you come in when these guys not there.
Yep, good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you, Councillor Murphy.
And no doubt you'll read the Constitution.
Yes. I put the motion to the vote. All in favour? Just to note that votes are now 6, as Councillor Meyer has departed. I now move on to the CEO Employment Matters Advisory Committee. I have a motion to appoint all councillors.
Also move that, so it will be all councillors on that committee. Yep.
And a seconder?
Jerry.
Thank you, Councillor Murphy. Motion to vote? All. Moving to the Municipal Association of Victoria for one representative.
could we change that to 2 representatives? That was on advice from MAV at the conference or a meeting we had recently. They've requested
Councillor
councils to
Dennis,
appoint 2.
the Mayor will ask if there's a councillor who wishes to move a motion, and
And then I do that. Okay, I'll do that. Okay.
Do I have a motion to appoint a representative, one representative, to the Municipal Association of Victoria? Do I have a mover? Or speak
Mover for what?
to appoint?
For
I'll
2.
move that Anna de Villiers is the appointee.
We're moving to get 2 reps
Yeah.
onto that, so it's an amended motion.
whoever was moved, so that's my point, you must follow,
Yeah.
ask for a motion to be moved, and it's whatever the motion is moved, okay? So,
Then we can come back.
if you want to.
Move the motion that and Councillor de Villiers is the member, is the Municipal Association of Victoria rep.
But then
Then
the second person.
someone seconds it, and then I can come back and say, well, is that how it works?
Well, we're just taking it to the vote after that, so there's a mover and a seconder, and then it goes to a vote.
And although, yes,
Can't move the amendment to install 2 people.
if someone moves that motion to amend,
I like to take my motion out, and I like to move an amendment to the motion that there's 2 people on the Municipal Association of.
You've moved the motion, so you can't move an amendment. So
I've got to
councillor
move the amendment.
Bartlett may wish to do it, or councillor de Villiers may wish to move an amendment.
I'd like to move an amendment to Councillor Murphy's motion to install 2 persons on the MAV representative.
in a seconder.
Oh, I can't second because I seconded the first one.
I'll second that.
Okay.
And you'll need to nominate the second person.
And are there any other nominations?
Elizabeth has never done it. Would you do it?
Oh, no, it's-
No, at the time, thank you.
Okay.
Me,
yeah.
For me to nominate someone.
I mean,
You,
It's only 2 meetings a year.
Well, can I nominate myself?
could I nominate you? Could I nominate you?
Yeah.
yeah, well done.
Seconded? Yeah. All those in favour?
Amendment becomes the motion.
Say again.
The amendment becomes the motion.
The amendment becomes the motion, as passed, as duly passed.
Put the motion.
Put the motion.
Those
I
in
put the
favour?
motion that there be 2 representatives, one being Councillor Bartlett and one being Councillor de Villiers to the MAV committee. All those in favour? Thank you, Peter. I now move to Rural Councils Victoria, otherwise known as RCV. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative, one representative, to the RCV? Yes, Councillor Murphy.
I want to appoint myself. I think you go to Swan Hill now and again. Good pub up there.
Very good. The
Okay.
White Swan, I believe.
Okay, I will second that nomination.
Often not do anything.
Thank you, Councillor Murphy and Councillor Lavella. I put the motion to a vote. That's unanimous again, 606. I now move to the Central Victoria Greenhouse Alliance. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Central Victoria Greenhouse Alliance? Thank you, Councillor Long.
Slight point of order, it's actually a 2-year term, so I'm halfway through the term anyway.
Oh, well, in that case, there's no need for the motion.
No,
Thank you. Yeah.
so we note to revisit that next year.
Yes.
Is there, sorry,
When was that term
Mr.
start?
Mayor, can I
Yes,
just
of course.
check? There's a requirement to do an annual appointment, I believe, whether it's a 2-year appointment or not.
Correct, that's my understanding.
Okay, so
Thank you very much, CEO. In that case, back to, do I have a motion to appoint Councillor Long to represent Central Victoria Greenhouse Alliance? Yes. And seconder? No.
So we had councillor Lavella and councillor Bartlett.
Yes. I put the motion to the vote.
Sorry?
Councillor Murphy?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. And I move to the Municipal Emergency Management Committee, Municipal Fire Management Committee. There are 2 representatives. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Municipal Emergency Management Committee / Municipal Fire Management Committee?
I'll move a motion to appoint Mayor Green. And there's another one.
Thank you. I'll accept. And Councillor Murphy?
No. Councillor Meyer said when he walked out that he would like to do it.
Well, he's not here.
Not here, but
He's not here.
I would suggest you just keep it open and talk to him for the next
Can we
meeting.
do that in the governance rules? No, we can't. No.
We only get one appointment. We only get one appointment.
Only get one appointment. We've got one appointment then
Yep.
at the moment.
Is it possible perhaps if I can
Can you come back on?
speak to a delegation or a proxy within this motion?
You have to come back to another meeting to appoint councillor Meyer if you wish to do
I
it.
think we could do that then. In that case, do I have a motion to adjourn this motion until the next meeting?
It'll be clearer to make the appointment, then we'll come back with a
And ratify?
fresh report. Yeah.
On the understanding from Councillor Murphy, Councillor Meyer wishes to,
He's not present.
he's not present.
He's not present, so you
So-
can't do proxy.
So perhaps we can note that and move this motion at another day.
For a later meeting.
Move this motion and then come back with another motion to find another, because you don't always fill the positions. So you just need a seconder for this motion and
Again, Councillor Bartlett. Put the motion to a vote. Councillor Murphy? Thank you. 606. I now move to the Energy Breakthrough Committee. 1, do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Energy Breakthrough Committee? I'd like to nominate Councillor Long.
I'll second that nomination.
I put the motion to a vote. Carried. I now move to the Australia Day Committee. Do I have a motion to appoint all councillors to the Australia Day
I'll
Committee?
move a motion to appoint all. Chair.
And a seconder? Thank you, Councillor Murphy. Thank you, Councillor
All in
Lavella.
favour?
I put the motion to a vote. That's all. Carried. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Climate Action Stewarding Group? 1 vacancy. Thank you, Councillor Bartlett.
I'll second that nomination.
Thank you, councillors. I put the motion to a vote. Carried. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Tullaroot Creek Carisbrook Advisory Group?
I'll nominate myself.
And I'll second that nomination.
Thank you. I put the motion to a vote. Carried. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Aerodrome Advisory Group? Councillor Bartlett?
I'll second that
please.
nomination.
Thank you, councillors. I put the motion to the vote. Carried. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Walking and Cycling Advisory Group?
I'll nominate myself, please.
Thank you, Councillor Vella. That's 1. A seconder? Councillor Murphy. Thank you. I put the motion to a vote. Carried. Thank you. We move now to the Community Asset Committees, otherwise known as the CACs. and we'll go through them. There are some there. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Daisy Hill Community Centre Committee?
Mayor,
I'll appoint you.
being green. The next four have been green.
Thank you.
On block.
Can I go on block, the governance rules? Is it all in my
Yes.
report?
1, 2, 3, 4.
But should you delegate that? Because I mean, it doesn't have to be
Get
the,
agreement that you're going to represent with a representative.
To the floor, I'm suggesting to save time, as it said, I'm the Lord Councillor and I've been appointed for the previous term, for the following committees: the Daisy Hill Community Centre Committee, the Adelaide Lead Hall Committee, the Talbot Town Hall Committee, and the Talbot Community Homes Committee. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Talbot community? Thank you, Councillor Murphy.
1 second.
Do I have a vote? Carried. I now move to the Denali. Do I have a motion? Pardon me. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Denali Historic Precinct Management Committee? Thank you. And seconded? No. All in favour? Carried. Thank you. Do I have a motion to appoint a representative to the Tullaroop Leisure Centre Committee?
I'll second your self-nomination.
All in favour?
Sorry, who was nominated there?
Councillor Louise. All in favour? Thank you. Carried.
It's closed.
Declare the meeting closed.
Thank you everyone for attending and online, and I declare the meeting closed at 7:02. Thank you very much.
Thank you.